Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Metal video. In this video we will be discussing a little bit about the 9th anniversary and also the merger between Global and JP. Now for those of you who don't know, Global and JP are scheduled, at least according to what we know, to be 100% confirmed and merged by the 10th anniversary. So the goal, according to the schedule, is to definitely have the two of them merged by the 10th anniversary, but there's not a lot of clear details as to what that means. For example, does that mean we'll be celebrating the 9th anniversary together? Will that become a joint celebration? More and more content throughout the year is scheduled to become a joint celebration for Global and JP, and so a lot of people are wondering, will 9th anniversary be conjoined? Will, the celebrations all be synced up? What's still missing, etc, etc. And let's talk about that. So what is still currently missing on the global side? So barring the LR Omega Shenron, who is obviously missing from our Tanabata celebration, there are also 3 main DFEs that are missing, a couple LR EZAs, and we're also missing some other important content, I would say. So we currently don't have the Trunks, the Super Trunks, who probably will arrive next on Global for December. We don't have the Kid Gohan and Piccolo, and we don't have the Android 18 and 17 Universe Reps units. This obviously is about 3 units, which is traditionally in Dokkan, I would say around 2.5 months, give or take 3 months worth of content. As always, Global's kind of, that way inclined. In terms of EZAs, we're missing predominantly Jiren, we're missing the Strength Jiren's EZA, we're also missing a couple World Tournaments, I believe. I think Japan is on the 50th World Tournament, so I believe we are 2 World Tournaments behind. We're also a couple Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clashes behind as well, which is important to mention because it's something that I'll bring up just now. And we're also obviously missing quite a huge chunk in the story. I believe we're about 2 or 3 updates behind in the story as well. So this is all important because when people talk about the 9th anniversary being synced, you don't need everything synced to have the 9th anniversary be synced. I don't believe that's the case. However, I believe they wouldn't be able to sync the 9th anniversary with so much content that is not matched up. Like the big ones being the story modes, the world tournaments, and obviously the Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash. With that being said, the anniversary could have a special edition Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash. The anniversary does not necessarily rely on world tournaments. The anniversary is probably, more than likely, and we'll discuss this now, going to be the Universal Survival Saga, or potentially could be, which means that we're not necessarily missing too much. We're just missing Android 17 and 18. I believe that a big sign as to what will be coming next for Global, and if the anniversary will be conjoined or joint up, is going to be what DFE we get next on Global. If we get the Android 17 and 18, who clearly came after Trunks, Super Trunks, then I believe we will be having a joint 9th anniversary. I think that's the telltale sign for me, because the thing is, you don't need all the content synced up. We're currently, I believe, on the right version, 5.16. You could update us. I think we're maybe 1 version update behind, so that's not a huge issue, but we're not far behind in terms of version updates. And the thing is, obviously, for me, if we do the 17 and 18 DFE now, and Japan gets 1 more different DFE, we get the 17 and 18 DFE, we go into 9th anniversary together, and then they pop 1 catch-up celebration for Global afterwards, then by early March they could be synced up, and that would be in line with Sunday for everything else throughout the year to be synced up, which would be pretty good for them from a resource point of view. That's what I think. I think it's obviously difficult because there is still a lot of content that is different between Global and JP. Global will have to catch that up at some point, without a doubt. But I think a big sign as to whether we'll have a joint celebration will be our next DFE, because if we have Android 17 and 18, I feel like you can't run a Universal Survival Saga celebration and have us missing a DFE unit. It just feels a bit weird, it feels a bit strange, especially considering they could be coherent with a lot of the units. It would drive hype for sales. With that being said, I do think they should make it joint, because the resources to do an anniversary should never be split. But that's it from me. Let me know your guys' thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care, stay safe, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. But let me know your thoughts about the joint and the merger, and we'll have a chat and see how things go. But yeah, bye.